The car was moving in the dark road, and inside, Jungkook was having his wife on his lap. She was looking adorable with a little open mouth and messy bun which was turning his heart upside down. I like what I'm becoming. Gently sliding her hair from her eyes, he kissed her temple and pulled her even more closer as his life was dependent on her. Devil husband was drawn into his baby wife's love. Jeon Jungkook, a man of power with no mercy and forgiveness, while she was selfless with golden heart, yet destiny destined them into a sacred bond of wedding. It was a forced one but turned out the best decision of their parents. Her selfless, innocent attitude melted his heart like an ice, and he found himself getting drowned deeper and deeper sea of love, emotions which he thought never existed. She is such a heavy sleeper. She sneezed while her hold around his wounded bicep tightened, causing him to close his eyes, but he didn't make any sound. I'm sorry. She immediately released her grip and kissed his bicep as gently as she could with little warm blows. Does it still hurt? Maybe a small peck eases the pain? She looked down shyly and her cheek's neck turned pinkish that she was looking breathtaking under the moonlight. You are super shy, sweetheart. I'm afraid about my next generation. You are so bad. She hit his chest lightly with beetroot shade of her face that he couldn't help but snuggle her more. Again she sneezed, but something unexpected happened and Jungkook felt that too. No way, it can't be. She bit her lower lip in horror. As far as she remembered, her date was a week later, but long drive did it on walk. Sweetheart, I guess you are on your periods. Can you please stop the car nearby? Removing the partition of the car, Jungkook ordered his man to stop the car nearby a restaurant or hotel, which he did. Grabbing her bag, Wayne walked inside the hotel while Jungkook followed her every step to step since her skirt stained and she walked inside the washroom. You go and bring my clothes. She peeked from the closed door and immediately shut it on her husband's face. His dominant aura faded and he followed her wife's order. Later, Wayne was done but noticed the stain on his pants too. I'm so sorry, I won't. He didn't let her complete the sentence and took her in his arms before moving towards the car. Why you always take me in your arms? Because I like to embrace my happiness? Cheesy. Only for my favorite person. He got inside the car, not losing his grasp around her. Wayne's father welcomed the couple with whole heart, but her stepmother and sister concentration was only on Jungkook. I have missed you so much, my child. Me too. That's why I insisted Jungkook to come here. She was hugging her father tightly and Jungkook adored her smiley face. Hi Jungkook, it's been so long. She was dangerously closer to him that he had to shift backward and maintain his normal aura, the cold and dominant one. You must have tired, son. Go and freshen up until I arrange the dinner table. He nodded, getting the opportunity to walk away from an unwanted girl. Wayne, come. You go, I'm with father and mother. He nodded, moving towards the upstairs but halted, noticing Jia was following him. What? I just want to show you your room. No thanks, I know where my wife's bedroom is. He went straight, leaving her alone. She gritted her teeth furiously and her hold around the stair railing formed. Wife's room, This little doesn't deserve you, but a girl like me. She came back to the dining area where her mother gave her a confused look, but because of Wayne, she ignored her mother. So Wayne, how's life going? She whispered while surrounding Wayne's shoulder just to show off the love in front of Mr. Park. Good Unni, Jungkook is taking good care of me. You are good at pretending, Wayne. I know the reality of your relationship. She whispered with a smirk, unaware that Jungkook was now madly in love with his wife, and Wayne shook her head immediately. It's okay, I believe you. She pressed Wayne's shoulder a bit harder in a mocking tone. Like always being innocent, Wayne stayed silent with a sad smile. After the peaceful dinner, all of them retired to their bedroom, and now Wayne was laying on the bed with her loving husband. Can I stay here for more than 2 days? We already talked about this matter. Only 2 days, that's it. You are so bad. I know, now sleep like a good girl. She turned her direction angrily, but he couldn't fulfill her demand. Leaving her for a day was impossible, and she was staying a damn week. Hugging her from behind, he sang a song for her in his angelic voice until she dozed off and him too. Next day went peacefully for Jungkook since Dia was out of work but getting ignored by his wife. She was spending her time with her father mostly that he couldn't help but get jealous. It was getting dark when Wine was making the dinner with maid's help. It was her hobby and felt joyful making others happy with her delicious food. Your father isn't here in my car at workshop. She saw her tense stepmother was coming inside the kitchen while talking with her loving daughter. Umma, what happened? Wine, my dear, your sister car stuck at the silent road and here is no one I can send for help. Amma, don't worry. Jungkook will pick up Unni. Yeah, please go to him. Wine immediately headed to her bedroom, unaware the planning of mother and daughter's duo. Finally, you came to your husband. He closed the laptop, which on he was working, being bored. Jungkook, Unni stuck at somewhere. Please go and pick her. She pleaded, ignoring his taunt. I'm not going anywhere. Please, Jungkook, it's already getting dark and it's not safe for a girl. Coming closer to him, she massaged his masculine chest with her small hand, not forgetting to show her 2 eyes. You are coming with me. I have so much work in the kitchen, so please go immediately and get your reward later. What reward? His dirty mind immediately running with a playful smirk on his face. I'll tell you later, now go. She held his hand and pushed him outside that he couldn't resist her. I'll be back soon. Coming downstairs, he took the address from Mrs. Park and get inside the car. The all excitement was just for the reward he will get from his wife, so he sped up the car. Reaching to the particular spot, he saw Jia and without saying anything, just stopped the car. OMG, Jungkook, you are here? She immediately get inside at the passenger seat and closed the door. You had no idea how scared I was. Just then, Jungkook increased the volume of the song while moving the car in silent road and ignored the presence beside him, playing hard to get, but not anymore. As the time passed, she removed the jacket, revealing her sexy outfit which was covering her figure like a second skin. No reaction. It's hot in here. Her back arched to show her even more, hands tied the hair in a bun seductively. No reaction again. She was frustrated, yet didn't give up. Holding the hem of her dress, she pushed it upward to show her thick thighs. Yet no reaction, but car stopped. A fake innocence covered her face, seeing Jungkook was finally looking at her with blank gaze. Slowly, he moved near her that she smiled. He rested his hand on a car seat and the other one on the door, more like hovering over her, yet maintaining a distance. Park, Jia? Yes, Jungkook. She was so drowned in his eyes and ready to seal her lips by his. Get out. The door of her side opened in a swift second and he moved back right away, leaving her off guard. What? I'm not innocent as Wyan. You can't. Her breath sucked as he pointed the gun in front of her. Maintain your distance with me, or else I will eliminate you from this world. Gulping hardly, Jia had to leave the car immediately. Not caring about her or her safety, he came back ruining her plan. If she was not Wyan's sister, then he wouldn't think twice to pull the trigger. It was morning time and Jungkook was in the gym following his morning routine. Not to mention, Jia was present there but at a distance with him. She knew what Jungkook was capable of. Your drink. Thank you, sweetheart. He said loudly while securing Wyan in his arms and placed the drink on the bench. Unni is here. That's not my problem. But... He shushed her, pressing his finger on her full lips while Jia was seeing everything with side eyes. Where's my reward? I will make your favorite. That means I have to take it by myself. Before she could understand, Jungkook placed his lips on her neck gently that her breath sucked. Jungkook. Boss always gets what I like. She threw the tumble, catching the couple's attention, and Wine immediately moved away from Jungkook. Oh, Jia, we forgot your existence. Only we. Again, she was in his arms and her face was totally red with shyness, while the third wheeler Jia left alone burning like a fire. Because he was loyal to his loving, sweet, innocent wife.